Hey guys, welcome back to Rambling with Yanira, the podcast, episode 16. And everyone's well aware that we've been doing this for over a year, and I am barely on episode 16. Bear with me, okay? Yeah, I'm aware, okay? But some updates that have happened. I'm literally just gonna gloss over the fact that I've been gone for months. I've been gone for a month and like a half. Let a girl live. So wait, hold on. We hit 100 subscribers, and I'm aware that like I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and like that's low-key, the ratio is so off. It's like the bar is in the depths of, but it's okay, it's okay. But I'm actually really happy. This was all due to the fact that I did my first day of senior year vlog. Well, not vlog. It was just like a get ready with me. And it almost hit 600 views. And now it's my my second most viewed video. And I think that's so cutesy. Like, oh, like we're almost at the end of an era. Okay. But yeah, I thought that was kind of insane. The sun is in my face and I'm trying so hard to kind of like get away from it, but it's like right there. So anyway, my hair's kind of chopped right now. I don't know really what's happening, but it's okay. But yeah, life's been boring. I really I don't know what I was going to talk really about this about, but I whipped up a few little things and we're here and I'm back. So not for too long. If I'm not here next week, you should have guessed. No, but truly, life hasn't been boring. It's been my senior year. For those who don't know, if you're this is your first time watching it, I'm Yanira, and yeah, I'm a senior right now. And it's kind of crazy, just I don't know, just senior year in general. I haven't been able to film much because I haven't been doing much. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And maybe I'm not getting the memo of all the events that are happening, but there hasn't been much for me. I know that there is many that I can do. It just doesn't interest me. And I'm a very weird person that I'm just thank you. So yeah. And in general, I've been not having I don't have any ideas to film because since I can't film at school, and I'm very much going to respect that rule, trust me, I, since I can't film, I don't have much idea, because, okay, my idea before doing this was that, 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to film, outfits of the week for school. What is happening is the fact that, I don't know what to film. I was trying to find, inspo for people, but number one, these people have, gorgeous style, and they, layer, and they have, 15 items on their shirt alone, and I'm just girl, I wear hoops, for accessories. I wear a t-shirt, jeans, and Converse every day. I mean, of course, we have different designs. This is really, this is abstract and eccentric for me. Oh my god, she's finding her style. But sometimes I will literally wear a black shirt and some, navy blue jeans and navy blue. So specific. And literally, my platform high top Converse. And I call it a day. And I'm not really big on hairstyles just because my hair is, in layers at the moment, that there's not much I can really do with it. So I'm just girl, what do y'all expect from me? So I was filming it, and I would do the get ready with me, and I would be oh, this is my new lip combo. And then I was okay, well, I can't do my makeup routine is the same every single day. So I was okay, I won't film my get ready with me and my makeup routine every single day. I'm just gonna do it once. And then I was okay, so that's on Monday. And then I put on the outfit, and I'm okay, cute. Tuesday, I film, and I'm so I have this and this and this. Bye. That was it. And I was this is not enough content. It truly isn't. Yeah. So I don't really have much to go off of. I do have ideas. I will share with you guys. I'm thinking of doing, I know 100% I'm going to do the like second part of book reviews out of all the books that I've read after the 6 months, because I did from, I think I did it from January to June or to July. I don't think I had done, I think that's when I filmed it. So I did from January to June. And that's the first 6 months. So this is the next 6 months of what I've read. And then, of course, outfits of the week. I want to do another like TikTok video. I thought that video actually did like really well. It got over 100 views, and let's be honest, my average is like 60. So, like it went really well. I was really shocked. And I think I'm gonna do it like my friends send me TikToks, because I think that's gonna be cute. Senior year? I don't know. My senior year has been like school itself and like my classes easy, and on top of that, I think like just the environment that I have in every single class is really fun. So I'm not mad. Like I'm not mad at all. I literally talked about this on my little get ready with me for the first day. I remember coming back and I was like, all my classes are great. Like I literally have no complaints for you here. Because truly I think, you know, and then all my like I have a bunch of friends in multiple of my classes except one, and that's what makes it like such a happy environment for me. The only thing that's stressing me out right now is college apps. They don't exist, actually. That's a lie. It's AI. Like truly, it's actually scaring me how they're not even that like, okay. It's not like I'm applying to Harvard here. Like I'm literally like, I'm no Rory Gilmore where I did every single Ivy League in the world. Like, girl, I'm not doing any, and I'm nowhere near that, to be honest. I'm doing basic schools from the state I live in. So like, let's not be that surprised. But but like, I don't know, I just think it's not even that like tired, like stressful. I just think, oh my god, college TikTok. Okay, people are actually annoying me on TikTok, and I've literally had to like, I changed my whole algorithm to stop getting all of it and just like figuring out through the internet, because the problem with TikTok right now is like, for some reason there's this script going around for like college apps, and they're literally like, if you don't get it in the first millisecond, you're done. I'm like, no, you're not. Like the reason that they're like, of course, like you're genuinely like, the way they freak you out. And I was asking like people around, they were like, I no, that's not. And I was like, exactly. Like they're scaring the heck out of me of, if you didn't get that in, goodbye your future. I'm like, what? Like, we have a whole 3-month deadline for a reason. They wouldn't do that to you. And it's so hard to just be like, that's not real. That's not real. It's so hard to kind of like not tell myself that that's happening. 3-month, 2-month, whatever. Like, oh my god. And I don't know. Whatever. I just thought that was really funny to mention. But yeah, I don't even think it's the fact that it's stressful. I think it's just the fact that it is low-key just annoying. And that you have to kind of make time out of your day to be asking your parents questions, and then you questions, and then like you have to like remember all that. I'm just like, give me a second. Give me a second. Now, of course, one thing I am very grateful for is the fact that like, of course, I have the resources to apply to college. Like, of course, that's amazing. What is stressing me out is my future of what I'm gonna get into, because also like applying, I'm like, oh, and I'm not going to say where I'm applying yet, because I think I'm going to make a YouTube video when it's like, oh, I'm applying to this. And then like months later, I'm like, okay, let's see if I got accepted. Like, you know what I mean? But we're waiting for that. But I think it's just the fact that like all the different places I'm applying to, all have different outcomes for me. And I hate the idea of like, there's so many different versions of me of, oh, I went here, or oh, I'm going here. And it's just like, you know, the one, oh my god, the Doctor Strange, like, for the Avengers thing where Tony Stark is like, and what outcomes do we all stay alive, or what, or do we win? Yeah, what outcomes do we win? And he's like, one. And I'm like, that's so That's so scary. I don't like the idea of it, but like, of course, in the end, I have to pick. It's just, ew. I don't like it. So I'm sure my sisters are getting like so annoyed by this, of me being like, thank you. Like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Definitely expect all of like college, whatever, if that, on this podcast, on different videos, like whatever. The sun is in my face and it's getting me so, like, I'm trying to back up, but then when I back up, I'm like too far, that, you know. But yeah. On top of that, like, I'm aware that like I should be having fun my senior year. It's just like, where do you expect me to find that? Exactly. But yeah, everything's getting too real. Don't talk to me. If you thought that this was going to be a safe space, it should be, because I'm stressed, but I hate to break it to you, like, safe space for, like, not talking about, like, college and stuff, but it wasn't going to happen. Like, truly, like, I know me. But let's all, like, just step aside from there and, like, not even, like, think about it for a second, and let's just get into the rest of this podcast. Yeah. But whatever. My Hamilton face is back. So, okay. If you don't know me, like, for some reason, I'm just kidding. If you don't know, like, much about me, I am a huge, like, I'm not a huge theater nerd. Like, I'm not, of course, like, a huge theater nerd is, like, you know, in theater. Like, no duh. Like, that's a low-key a dream. I'm just not your gal. Like, whatever. But I am such, like, a God. Like, I don't know, slime tutorials are my favorite thing sometimes on YouTube. So it's just, and if you know, you know why I said that, okay? But yeah, I'm back on my Hamilton phase. I got told, like, a year ago, I think, someone was like, I didn't think you liked, like, you like theater, like, musicals that much. I was like, I know. I love Hamilton, though. One of my faves. I just, you know, in general, I love, like, music, and it's why I love musicals. Plays are amazing, too, though, so I can't even say anything on it. But I'm not, like, I don't, like, watch the Tonys or anything, and this will come up later, okay? So, since it's Hamilton, you know, 10 years of Hamilton, I think it's amazing that all this, like, content's coming out. Lin-Manuel is doing a whole, like, press tour at this point, and, like, they performed at the Tonys. And I don't watch the Tonys because I'm not, like, here's the thing. It's, like, with movies, it's so much different. Because even though if I don't have, like, access to a movie, I can still see, like, the trailer. I can still see clips from it half the time on TikTok. I hear everyone's plot about it. When theater and, like, plays and musicals on Broadway at the moment, like, happen, I have no idea about them. Because, like, of course, theater etiquette, you can't have your phone. So I don't have any content of it unless someone snuck their phone in, which, like, you know, like, of course, it's very, like, you're not supposed to do that. So, I think that's really funny. But either way, like, that's why I don't like watching the Tonys, just because I'm not in the, like, spew of it all. Oh, I know what you're talking, like, I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like, what was that musical? It was just, because I watched the Tonys this year, because Hamilton performed, like, midway, which was really cool. And of course I wanted to watch it, like, of course. And I was, like, home alone. Girl, I was singing that whole remix. You could not get me away from my TV for a second. But it's like something from the Crucible of, who is the guy? What is his name? John Cracker? What is it, like, John Cracker's the villain or something? Like, something. Watch me butcher that so bad. I will actually, if I'm wrong, I will put it in. I will edit this and be like, girl, I'm completely wrong. It's John Proctor. I don't know where John Cracker came from. It's John Proctor. But yeah, that whole, like, I'm not up to date. Like, I didn't even know Sadie Sink was in that. Like, I was like, girl. And I found out till after. And I know if it won for anything. Like, I don't even remember. But yeah, I'm back in it because, you know, of course it went on, it went in theaters. It went on the Disney Plus, like, version. Not the one that they released on Disney Plus. It went in theaters, and I feel like that was like I fell in love with Hamilton again, because I sort of like left it, like I left it behind. It was like, oh, that was baby Yanira like's favorite thing, and I kind of just like left it for a hot minute, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like, I was like, wait, like, let me revise. And when I watched it in theaters, it was like an immense experience of barely anyone was in the theater. I know a lot of people loved the fact that like you can sing along. My theater didn't. I didn't mind that. Call me crazy. There were like some people, like you can like hear whispers of people singing. Didn't mind it. Like, I wouldn't mind if like the theater would break out into song. Like, I was like, well, yeah, that's what they said to do. But since mine didn't, I wasn't like mad about it. Like, I was like, okay, wait, I get to like soak it all in, and it was amazing. Okay, Wait For It has never particularly been my favorite song. Rumor Happens by Leslie Odom Jr. is, okay? But when Wait For It by him went on, I was like, this opened up some new, like, oh my god, if you know me, you have heard me sing Wait For It at least once this past month, okay? I've sang Wait For It, Say No to This, Rumor Happened. Like, girl, like, get it away from me. Truly, my Hamilton face is back. It's just Hamilton all around. Crazy. I was 8 when it came out. Hello? I didn't listen to Hamilton yet. Story time, I got into it till 2020 when it went on Disney Plus. I mean, Lin-Manuel, like, duh, he was like I knew of him already, and I knew of In the Heights during 2020, and I knew of Hamilton because of like Skylar Sisters and people's like parody of it, and like Alexander Hamilton, the song. And then after I was like, wait, let's watch. Fell in love immediately, fell out of love. Now I'm back into it, and someone needs to take me out. I love Hamilton. It's like, but like, yeah. Speaking of musicals, you know what's coming out? Wicked. I'm so excited. I am so excited for Wicked. Like, Wicked for good. Oh my god. Now, of course, another thing. I have never watched Wicked, like in, on Broadway or anything. I have watched it just from the movie. I have listened to, of course, like, I had already knew Popular as a song. I knew Defying Gravity because of Idina Menzel. And that one, I don't know if it's like a meme of the riff of during 2020 when everyone, like all the Elphabas like got together and sang the riff, the Defying Gravity riff, and that thing is like engraved in my brain. And like, yeah, I knew of it, I just had never watched it. So then when it came out, What Is This Feeling, if you never heard Wicked, just skip, because I'm just saying I'm just spewing out the titles of the songs, and you're probably like, why is she putting these random words together? Like, I know. I remember hearing it and seeing Ariana Grande's choreography, and I was addicted. I was like, I need to be in the theaters now. And I went to go watch it with my mom, and then I went to go watch it with my other sister. And we were like, period. Like, this is so good. The three of us are obsessed. I have a poster in my room. You can't see it. It's right there. It's on the side of my gecko's cage. And I have been obsessed with it. I've been listening to For Good, and I've already started singing For Good, okay? And this is a problem, because if I'm already singing For Good, when the whole soundtrack from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande comes out, you are not, like, the second I learn those lyrics, you're not, like, getting it away from me. You can't. It comes out the 21st of November. My birthday is on the 26th. Just a heads up, if you want to watch Hamilton with me, Hamilton, if you want to watch Wicked with me, that could be a great birthday present. Okay, thank you. So, yeah. Also, my birthday's coming up. Not coming up, it's in more than a month. But it's in a month and 20 days, actually. Yeah. And a girl's turning 18. Shocker of your life. I'm a grandma. I can already hear, if my friends who call me a grandma hear this, they're gonna be like, grandma, grandma, grandma. I'm aware. I'm old. So, can't wait for Wicked and to turn 18, I get. Like, I don't know. Past the musicals, let's talk about another obsession. Bookstore. Today I went to this cutesy bookstore. It was so cute. I posted about it. It was so cute. Like, I actually loved it so much. It was so nice. I got 3 books. I will show you guys and I'll tell you the titles if you're not looking. But it was so cute. It was organized like perfectly. Like, it was literally like they had every single thing where it needs to be, and like it was organized by the author's last name. I was like, whoa. I got 3 books. Like, they're very affordable because, you know, they're either new or they aren't. Like, it just depends. I got one that was new, and it literally was like, it was $6. I was like, what a steal. And I am an avid Kindle reader. I'm aware that I should be reading on my Kindle, but I also have these. It was so nice. I want to go again. Just because, like, in those types of environments, you really have to look at all these books. And I found 3 books that are on my TBR, which is amazing. So, Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Of course. Hello. And it's new. It literally says new, which I thought was so crazy. It says new. And it was $6. You can't see that. You're not going to be able to see it. But yeah. Very old book. But yeah. This is on my TBR. Thought it was great. The cover isn't my favorite. I wish I got like the authentic, but you know, I also didn't pay too much about this. But yeah, the like little what's this? I don't know what this is called. The oh my god, whatever. The spine of the book, so cute. Then I got a separate piece, also on my TBR. This one was only $7, which is great. I know it was like a hand-me-down. It is, clearly a used book, but there's nothing wrong with the used book. As long as it has all the pages, has all the words, you're good. Like, there's nothing wrong with the used book. I thought that was so cool. I was trying to figure, because, okay, it has a different cover. It has kind of like a nicer cover than this, but both covers are nice. It's just I saw the other one and I was like, that book looks familiar. And I went on Goodreads and I was like, which one is it? And it's this one. So it's a separate piece by John Knowles, whatever. Lastly, I got Speak by Lori Halse Anderson, which this is, if you haven't ever seen, I've never seen the movie. I just heard that one clip where she's like, what is she? Oh my god, was it Kristen Stewart, you know, the one from Kristen Stewart, the one from literally Twilight, that's all behind me. I believe this is a movie, and it plays the main character, and it's that, what if I stop speaking? And there's like it is a very sad book about being, I'm not going to explain it. I'm just saying, I know that the story behind this is very, very good, and I very much want to read it, and this is actually going to be my book of October. So I'm very excited to probably want to die after this. But you know, you always have to have like a little bit of, you know, my favorite book is Dead Poets Society. You think I'm okay? No, not at all. Oh my god, wait, can we talk? Okay, I know I'm on my books right now. We're done with books. Okay, that's it. Let's go back to college for a second. Sorry, I know you don't want to, but can we talk about scholarships? Excuse me. These scholarships, I swear to goodness, it's like you'll get $20 if you, I don't even know. Some of the, like, of course, some scholarships are great, and I'm sure all these scholarships are great. It's just some of them are so specific, and, like, specific of, like, like, I don't know, like, you had to have lived in France for a month, and, like, you had to have, like, you had to have the flu in the last 2 weeks to get some money. I'm like, so, like, like, no, that's not me. I wonder who that was for, actually. Like, who has been in France in the last month and who got sick with specifically with influenza in the last 2 weeks to get this scholarship. And every single time I find them, it's like, you have 1 day to do it. And it's actually 3 essays required. And I'm like, and I mean, I know I don't qualify. I haven't been in France, period. And I don't know when's the last time I had the flu. So, like, I genuinely, it annoys me, but I understand. Of course, there's someone that has done this, okay? It's just like, wow, okay. I'm not getting that money. And that's also the reason I had to get off of, like, college TikTok, just because of how annoying these scholarships were. And people were like, the best scholarships you can get, and it's like 15 billion requirements. And I'm like, so is this money a lie? And also, I'm paranoid of, like, what if I'm getting a fake scholarship? So I haven't given up. Of course, I'm still looking. It's just like, oh my God. Let's give an update on my hair. Side note, like, that was anything related. Let's give an update on my hair. So last time you saw me, I had just dyed my hair. No, not just. I had dyed my hair like 2 weeks before that. A very red that ended up turning like black practically, and a little bit like I had like hot roots, and it was black, and it wasn't black. It was like a reddish black. It was very dark. And my hair's not that color anymore, so clearly if you're looking at the thing right now, because I know some people who have actually listened to this like a podcast, which is great, but you know, if you are looking at my hair, it's clearly nowhere near black anymore. But it is lighter than my roots. So the hair color that I used was L'Oreal High Color, and it's specifically for dark hair people with naturally dark hair, because it lifts it without bleach. So, but it's like, there's like a different chemical in it, whatever, the developer too, like, it's like, whatever. That's what makes it like lift a lot better. My ends are not the same color as my hair's 3 different colors. Let's talk about it. My ends are whatever is left from when I dyed my hair black 2 years ago. Two. Okay. My hair that's what's black. That's what my ends are. Okay. And then the rest of my hair practically is the hair dye that I just recently dyed my hair. And then my roots are very much grown out, and they are my natural hair. So, and then also, if you are noticing why I'm touching my hair a lot, it's because, you see, if you're watching the camera and you see this little tiny piece, I cut bangs. Now, I'm going to say this, and is this statement true? No. This is the last time I'm cutting my bangs. Hey, I could be lying. What happened? I don't know what I did. So I've cut my bangs specifically. I've cut my bangs 3 times. I've cut it towards the end of December. I cut my bangs the first time my freshman year. It was during winter break. And when we had gone back to school, everyone was like, Yanira, your bangs. I was like, I know. Don't we love? And they were very full. I've never had bangs in my life, and that was the first time I had bangs. They were so cute. I can't even say anything. Second, a year later, around the same time, I had just had my Sweet 16. Okay? Day later, not even, I wish I was kidding. It was maybe a day or 2 later. I chopped off my bangs. So that's why I dyed my hair black, was during my Sweet 16. My mom wanted my hair to be black, you know, just because I had dyed it red. I dyed it red previously one time before that. And I had dyed it, it was a very nice red. It was nowhere near what happened to this mess. I dyed it red. It was still very, like, you know how everyone says the red never leaves. So I dyed it black. And then I cut very wispy bangs, and they were gone very quickly. And then just recently, last December, literally not even a year ago, I cut my bangs again. I think it's just a tradition for now. So I cut my bangs, and then I just let them grow out for a while because it was like whatever. And then I cut my hair into layers. This has all happened. I am supposed to be cutting my bangs every December. Okay, not literally, but like it's like a tradition. Oh, and oh my God, wait, I'm lying. When I cut my bangs, it was the most recently. I cut my bangs January 1st. No, December 31st. Because I was on FaceTime with one of my friends. And I'm sure she has a video of me cutting my bangs because I'm impulsive. But yeah, I did it. I cut my bangs. I wasn't supposed to. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. But they're very cute for a moment. I cut them. I was doing a little side bang. It was so cute. I can't even lie. Like, it was cute. And it looked nice. I don't know why, but I can still do them. They're very much short enough to be straightening them and whatever. But after a while, I don't know. I just don't feel like I was suiting them. And I've just pushed them off to the side. And, I mean, they stay there. They're not, like, moving. Except this one. It's just because it's not, like, straight. It's just, like, a little curly because that's just my natural hair. Like, I don't... And also just the idea of maybe I shouldn't do this because I'm killing my hair if it's gonna time to straighten it. So I was like, whatever, we're done. I've retired bangs for now just because there's a lot of maintenance that goes into it, and the fact that I have curly hair and having to straighten my bangs is just very annoying. So I've just given up on it. But I'm going. So, like I said, my hair is 15 different colors at the moment. I'm gonna dye my hair. Drumroll. Purple! OMG. I'm dyeing my hair purple later this week. What color is it gonna be? Not a bright purple. Let's not even, like, I'm not bleaching my hair. I'm low-key probably about to use, like, Manic Panic. Like, if you genuinely think my hair is going to be... Where's a purple? If you, my hair is not going to be the purple of my room, of course. I'm going for I love dark colors. I love me a dark anything. My hair was dark red, of course. That's why it looked black. I had a dark red before. I love like a deep blue. I love a dark purple. Yeah, like I genuinely do love like dark colors no matter what. But I don't know. I am also retiring the red. I just feel like okay, let's look at my hair right now. It's low-key in the sun. If you're looking at my hair once again, you know people always have that statement of the red never leaves. The red left. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, of course you can very much see that I have a tint of red on it. But like there's moments where I see my hair and I'm like, it's literally brown or like orange. Like, it doesn't even look like there's like a tint. Right now it looks like there's a tint red in it. But sometimes I see it in the sun and I'm like, it's orange. And I'm not like literally orange, but like in the sun, you know, like people with brown hair have their hair turns like kind of orangish, goldenish in the sun. That's literally how it looks sometimes. Right now, I think you could very clearly see that like it's like faded out dye of. Do you see that? Oh my God. Just the amount of hair dyes that are in my hair. So I'm gonna dye my hair purple. If it comes out black, I'm just like, well, at least it's even. That's literally my mindset of, well, at least I know it's not going to be very much of a bright purple. It's probably not going to be like black with like a tint of purple in it. You know, what just passed by my camera? Okay. Or it's going to be like a little, like a very dark, deep purple. Very much more going to see it in the sun. But I mean, I'm happy for that. Like, I'm excited. I'm using like a semi-permanent. It's going to wash out in 2 washes, so we'll see if it's still there in my next upload. But you know, maybe I'll film like a let's dye my hair with me. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool, just because I can't think of any ideas of what to do. And if it fails, like at least like clickbait, I'm be like dyeing my hair purple gone wrong. Like, yes, I love the idea of that. But yeah, I don't know. I do hate the fact that I'm trying to think of, like, what goes with purple, but also it's, like, my hair's gonna be whimsical and cute. Like, I shouldn't, like, I'm sure I can pair this with purple hair. It looks better with the hair that I have in right now, but, you know, whatever. Also, the reason that I got with this idea is literally, I'm telling you, I'm impulsive. I literally I saw a video, and thank God I'm not impulsive of like, I literally went out, got the dye, dyed it. No. I do take seconds to think. And I basically saw a TikTok, and it was like, I always get TikToks on red hair because that's like kind of what my algorithm is. All of a sudden, I'm out here saying, just do it, girl. And it's like pictures of dark purple hair. And I'm like, huh, that looks kind of good. And I was like, let's do it. So I'm gonna do it. But I also realized that my roots were growing out because I straightened my hair recently. And I have, in all serious, like, I'm gonna be serious for a second. I hate straightening my hair. I love the look of it. I love straightening my hair just because, of course, it looks very pretty. And there was like, I had done like a little curl kind of blowout type of look. It was very pretty. The idea of that, like, people kept being like, oh my God, your hair looks so much prettier. You don't say that to a person where that's like, you know, of course I had really great compliments of, oh my God, your hair looks so cute. Love that. But when you hit it with the, oh my God, your hair looks so much better this way. Or it's like when I would, this didn't happen this time. This has happened before though. Like a year ago or something. Like I washed out my hair and they were like, oh my God, no. Who says that to someone? Who's like, oh my God, no, to your natural hair? I'm like, this is coming out of my scalp. You can't just be like, straighten your hair every single day, Yanira. Please kill it. For me. Like, no. And I have grown to love my hair. Today, I know I said it's chopped, but that's because it's like day 3 hair. Like, I'm gonna take a shower after this. Like, you know, it looks a little, and this side doesn't look too bad. It's this. I will show you. It's like flat on this side. I don't know what happened. But that's probably the side I've been sleeping on, and that's literally why. That's why I need to wash it. It doesn't look too bad just yet. But yeah, like, people will say that to me, and I'm just like, what do you want me to say here? Thank you? Because I can't. So I don't like straightening my hair. And that's also how I found out, I guess straightening your hair makes your hair look a little lighter, because I was like, Jesus, my roots are grown out. Yeah, I thought that was kind of insane though, that people be saying that sometimes, and I'm just like, don't say that to me. And that's why I am not straightening my hair anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm sure I'm going to do it in the next, I don't know, couple of months. I'm giving my hair a break though. And now that I have like a routine break from straightening, not dyeing my hair. Now that I have a routine of like, I use specific products and stuff, it's perfect, but you know. It's fall. Are we like so happy? Like, okay. And I know I love the idea that I'm dyeing my hair purple during fall, just because I feel like that's very, you know, like October, purple, black, orange colors. Fall, I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls. I finished the first season today, and I started watching it like barely a week ago, something around that. Very happy. I love Gilmore Girls, specifically the first couple of seasons, and I just love fall. I'm born in autumn, a little November 26th baby, you know, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm not born in winter. I'm also not born in summer. Actually, I love winter, I love fall, and I kind of love spring. We have a mixed relationship, but summer is just something else. I love fall weather. I think it's amazing. I'm very excited just because it's fall, and you know, there's so many things that come along with fall, and you buckle up for aesthetic pictures. Fall nighttime routine, where it's nothing fall related. I just wanted to put that in the title, you know, that type of stuff. Just a little catch up with me. Music I've been listening to. I've been listening to a lot of Queen. Bro, get me away from Queen. I don't know what it is. Every single couple of months, I start listening to Queen again for some reason, and I start listening to like Black Eyed Peas once again for some reason. But Queen has been on my thing. Yeah. What else have I been listening to? Oh my God, Where's My Husband by Ray. Ooh, that song eats. I've been trying to have like very like woo music, you know. I've been listening to Heated by Beyonce again, and then I've also been listening to Black Eyed Peas, which is very like girl Jesus. I've also been listening to a lot of Jungle. For those who don't know, I live for this band Jungle, and they are literally like masterpieces of music. You need to start listening to Jungle right now. If you ever heard of Back on 74 and you vibed with it, that's literally every single song. Not really. Actually, that's a lie. But yeah, they also get me going. Movies. I have a specific thing on why this is being brought up. Number one, there's no movies that I've been watching recently. I rewatched Dead Poets Society the other day. And read Dead Poets Society, watch Dead Poets Society, and tell me if you were straight-faced. Because if you were, I'm concerned. That movie makes me bawl. I rewatched it recently for my own sanity. I'm sure that wasn't actually for my own sanity. I'm sure that made me worse, but like, I love Dead Poets Society. But then I was thinking of the concept of one of my favorite movies is The Hunger Games, and then we get to Dead Poets Society, and we're not nowhere near the same genre. We're in, you know, a boy friend group that go to boarding school, and then we're in a dystopian novel, and then the film Bottoms comes into play. And that movie is literally that movie is so funny to me. My throat is starting to hurt. That movie is so funny to me. And that was one of my favorite movies. Just by recently. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Okay? It's one of the most silliest, like, literally, like, silly is such a funny word, but it's what describes it, silliest, dumbest movie on the planet, with literally, like, there's a plot, but it's, like, so unserious. Like, it's not, there's not a serious bone in the movies, the director, the writer, the cast, like, and I was, like, thinking of one of my favorite movies is Dead Poets Society, which is literally, like, such a literature baddie, what a way to describe it, but literally, like, such a literature baddie novel of poems, beautiful writing, beautiful setting. The movie is so and then we get into, also, Iowa Debris. Like, I don't know. I think that movie is so funny, and it's one of my favorites. It's, like, very much a comfort movie, and it's like, what? And then, you know, The Hunger Games, which is just in its own realm of, Yanira, pick a genre. Okay? We're gonna take a break, and when we get back, we're gonna oh my god, I'm just thinking of what I just said. We're gonna take a break, and when we get back, we're gonna be doing Reminiscing with Yanira. Let's talk. Okay, so Reminiscing with Yanira, for those who don't know, I give a little memory of me reminiscing on my past. And at some point I had to ask my mom some things, but one just recently popped up. So when I was born, very, very, you know, like, Justin Bieber was, not when I was born, but, like, my childhood involves Justin Bieber very much. My sister, older sister, loved Justin Bieber, okay? And there was this duel of, that's my man. And then she was like, no, that's my man. And I was like, he can pick. Like, girl, I was 3. Like, truly? Who do you think? And also, like, no, it wasn't gonna happen. But I loved Justin Bieber so bad. I also loved Nicki Minaj. Oh my god, the other this is so sidetracked. Have you seen the whole, like, Laura Palmer? If you haven't, maybe I'm in a whole different TikTok. If the whole Laura Palmer, like, theme song, from, what is it, like, Twin Peaks? I don't know the whole lore about that, don't ask me. But the song's going viral to, like, do actors and, like, musicians who have changed over the years, and one was of Nicki Minaj, and I was like, it's literally my childhood to her now, and it was like, Nicki. But anyway, Nicki Minaj was part of my childhood too, and Justin Bieber. So my sister, I don't remember what birthday it was, but she had a Justin Bieber cake, okay? And it was one of those like printed on things that is still the frosting and it can still be eaten, and it probably tastes literally so much like dye, but you know, it's on there. And okay, my parents bought this cake. My sister, you know, is very excited to have the cake, and I don't know if they got any, I don't actually think they got any pictures, because my bratty little self loved Justin Bieber. And this actually is my fault. It's the fact that, okay, this is not my fault. I'm justifying myself here. I'm justifying myself. Okay, this is my origin story. My family's trying to figure out if it was printed on and it could be eaten, or it was like paper, like that you could take off, and it was printed on the cake. And we never had like I'm sure we have had a cake like that, but we never really, like, that wasn't what we did. It was just a very eccentric cake to us. Oh my god, the man is literally printed on our cake. So my parents were trying to check. What happened was they were like poking the cake to see if it was real. And then I was like, I want to poke. And I poked his face. And I destroyed Justin Bieber's face on a cake, okay? And my sister went crazy. And she was like, you ruined my cake. I was like, oh my god, I'm so... And to be honest, I don't think I was sorry. Like, I was like, that wasn't my fault. I was just checking if it was like, and I don't know how old I was. I was like, what, like 5, like 4, like I don't know. I wasn't conscious. Okay, so I'm sorry. Like, it wasn't my fault though. Like, okay, I'm very much younger sister's vibe. Like, I'm the youngest person in the world. Like, oh my god, this sucks. Like, I don't know, but that's what I thought of. That's actually not what's on Reminiscing with Yanira. I have a thing where I like kind of plan it all out. That's not on there, so let's not even talk about it. There's a whole other story on there. But yeah, I ruined my sister's cake, and I do feel very bad at times, just because I shouldn't have done that. But granted, it wasn't my fault. It was just that they were checking if it was like a paper or not so we can eat. And I think my mom mentioned that like my great grandma was there, and she was like, it's a cake, or it was like something with that, like it's just like we can still eat it. It's not that, I don't know. I think we were both in the wrong. We were both in the wrong. And I 100% know, and she still holds that grudge to this day, because we talked about it the last time she was here, and she was like, but you ruined my cake. I was like, okay, it's been like over 13 years, and you are still actively coming for me. So yeah, that's the Justin Bieber story. But I don't really have much for the rest of today. I just wanted a little catch up. I think I don't know what my next week's upload is gonna be. I have an idea. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time listening to me just ramble on as per usual. I love doing these, even though they make my throat hurt after a while. I just love just like talking. Of course, I love rambling on, no duh. And I just love like just doing all these. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I post every Sunday at 12 PM PST. That is technically a stretch, but you know what I mean. And yeah. Bye.